Hey guys, it's Emily here from Bold and Badass Fitness, and I wanted to tell you today about something that I just did that made me feel awesome. As many of you have probably heard, we are having an open house this weekend here at the gym to invite everyone in to celebrate our new location, to meet the community, to see our space. I'm super excited about it. And in preparation for that, I have been going around to some of the businesses in the area and asking them just to put up our flyer, to invite their employees to our event, etc. Just introducing myself to people I don't know, which is super, super scary for me. Anyone who knew me more than a few years ago will attest that I get really nervous in front of strangers, and I haven't always been the most outgoing and extroverted person. But it's been really, really good for me to practice being that person, as I do believe it is a practice, not some innate feature of who I am. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this because what really is interesting to me is that practice of going out and kind of putting yourself out there with the potential to be rejected is super, super empowering. There's an expression, it's used in fitness, it's used in a lot of realms, that it's not the weight that breaks you, it's how you carry it, right? And I think, obviously that's about how our interpretation of circumstances is almost more important than the circumstance themselves. And I was thinking about this as I was walking around, and like every time I went into a place and I was like, God, I hope they don't hate me, I hope they don't reject me. Every time someone came in and, every time I came in and was like, hey, could you hang this up? And someone was like, hell yeah, we could. I felt that much taller and that much more excited and empowered. And I was thinking how, this is one of those things that we often forget about doing something scary, is that it's not just, the only outcomes are not that you survive it or you don't, but in fact that surviving it can make it easier to do scary things in the future, that every time you do it. And the crazy thing is, sometimes people are going to say no to you. Sometimes you're going to fail and they're going to reject you, and it's not going to be that big a deal because other people will say yes. And maybe in your life, the potential for rejection isn't walking into multiple places over and over again like that. But I definitely have found in my life that whenever I take a risk and succeed, or whenever I take a risk and fail, then I'm kind of proud of myself just for taking the risk, that I'm excited about being the kind of person who puts myself out there. I'm excited about being the kind of business owner who does walk-ins and says, here I am, love me or hate me. I'm excited about being the kind of human that got to be a fighter, got to jump in the cage and say, here I am, hit me or don't, right? I'm just excited to be the kind of person who ventures out just to see what can happen in life. And so I wanted to suggest this. One word for this kind of concept is rejection therapy, and that has a kind of specific connotation of going out with the intent to get rejected, to see how many times you can get rejected, and this has sort of that dual purpose of, one, getting you acclimated to the idea of being rejected, getting you acclimated to failure, because that's a good thing, is when you get used to that, that can actually be really good for your life, for not avoiding scary circumstances in the future. And then the other result of rejection therapy, obviously, is that when you don't fail, you just get what you want, right? It's a great practice in the art of negotiation, in the art of just asking to see how much you can get from life if you just try, right? So that's my homework for you today, is to go out, either try and get rejected or don't, but put yourself out there a few times and see what the world will make of you. I think you'll find that it's a pretty exciting experience just to venture forth. So that's all I have for you guys. I do hope that all of you will be here this weekend. It is Saturday from 2 to 5. That's our open house. There will be food, there will be drinks, there will be games, and I just got word there will be some sweet prizes for a raffle. So I hope as many of you as possible can make it. No pressure, you don't have to work out, although there will be weights around, just in case. But I'll post a link to that event below if anyone wants to see more details on that. As always, leave me comments if you have questions or specific things that you want to hear about, whether that is in fitness, mindset, nutrition, any other thing, although I can't guarantee that I know about anything else, but I'll give it a try. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to go teach class now. Bye.